Welcome back to Nino Kuni 2. So yeah, let's do some more side quests. But first, we have some new research. Let's see. Yeah, thanks.
I've noticed that some of our side quests can't even be completed until we do our business in Ding Dong Dell at this rate.
Only one of them, but yeah, true.
Guys, I've finally figured out my ultimate research
project.
project.
Sorry, go ahead and finish.
I finally figured out. Hey guys, I've completed my research. It turns out that if you touch water, you get wet.
But what do you get when you combine fire and ice?
So yeah, once again, there's a level 6 ranged weapon development requires Bracken's True Brilliance skill. Again, Bracken is very versatile, so you're going to be needing her for a lot of different research.
Yeah, Bracken's only one word off Draken. One letter.
What I was saying, well, to answer Jova's comment, there are sometimes RPGs that sometimes start off as allow you to start a side quest, but then you might have to do something in the main story before you can finish a side quest. It depends. Yeah. Some only allow you to start the side quest when it's fully completable. It depends. I never understood why there's differences in how these are made. It's just a quirk of the genre, I guess. I know that. I'm just saying it's like, well, at this rate, I'm wondering if maybe it's about a ping-ponging between, which quest to do here, which quest to do there. Anyway, yeah, much like Sibylla, Daphne is also pining for Glaucus, so... Oh, right, she's a girl. Yes, Teo. Sorry. Her name is... not Jova, sorry. No,
Jova, just because she's tomboyish doesn't...
No, she's not tomboyish, Teo.
She's a bit tomboyish.
Well, her name is Daphne. I mean, isn't Daphne a girl's name?
So, I mean, well, Pedro. Rule number 1 of tomboys: names got nothing to do with it.
Okay, I am aware more of the concept of the.
Tomboy is a style.
I'm aware.
Tomboy is essentially more a girl who dresses more boyish or acts more boyish.
I am aware of that there are androgynous names, but I'm pretty sure Daphne isn't one of them, is it?
Pedro, like I said, being a tomboy has nothing to do with the name.
Whatever, Shiri.
Tomboy is basically a term for a girl who dresses like a boy.
Evan. Sure, I remember you now. Oh.
Go ahead.
I've been busy, super busy, in fact. I'm working on the code for the next-gen systems we're developing.
There you go, she's clear.
Hang on, I don't think this is supposed to be me. This is
it was originally supposed to be. I think I forgot. Whatever, I'll take over.
She's developing the PS5.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, I'm getting kind of good at it too. All the guys at the dojo keep telling me how much I'm improving. Basically,
if you're making the PS5, can you make it so the fan is real quiet?
Yes, that's another thing. I guess I got lucky because my PS4's fan is fine. I've never really had any...
Do you ever, when I've come across, their fan sounds like a fucking leaf
I remember the first 2 years of it were news, but for some reason the fan was attracting cockroaches to make nest into them.
Yes,
that was actually a thing.
I guess I got lucky. I guess I got lucky because my PS4 fan is pretty... I mean, yeah, I can hear it if but it's never... really been
Maybe that's the benefit of the Pro, I don't know.
No, Shiroi. My PS4 is a 2014 standard model. The Pro wasn't even a thing back then.
Let me put it like this. The fans gotta work hard, I guess, but yeah, I guess it's just about the noise filter.
It also has to do with the fact that, unlike, say, a PC, the PS4 obviously has less space to cram in all the tech, so obviously you need the fan to work extra harder than a PC.
And you gotta keep it clean, which isn't easy.
Yeah. Although weirdly enough, I don't hear the fan issue as much with Xbox One, and I definitely don't have that issue with the Nintendo Switch.
Well, that's the thing, Jova. Anyway, the basic point of the side quest is that Brooke.
Hey, we summoned
Minty.
Minty. Well, you said you'd consider coming to my kingdom if I could recruit some female fighters to my army, so I thought I'd bring one along to meet you.
The basic point of it, Jov, is that Brooke here is a feminist, and she will only join our kingdom if we have a quite good number of female citizens that we recruited to our kingdom, basically. It sure is. I'm very impressed. Seems your kingdom is the perfect place for an ambitious woman looking to get ahead. Yeah. Which means I need to be there. I'd be more than happy to join you if you're still hiring.
Shouldn't you question more about the salary, you know, the equal in terms of salary?
No need to say anything, I guess, Minty.
My get. Look at that tail. Look at that tail.
The alpha female.
The alpha female.
I am not touching this.
Yeah. Richard and his team knew what they were doing.
I've seen them.
Jova, maybe the Xbox would have issues with its fan if it could actually run the tech.
Well, Jova, as someone that actually owns an Xbox One, a standard one, I mean.
Actually, it apparently can, especially the Xbox One X. But here's the problem: who's really going to buy a game just because it runs the best on the Xbox One X?
Here's the
no one. They'll buy a PC.
Allow me, Jova, as someone that actually owns an Xbox One. There's one
about the X.
Well, okay. I don't know if there's a difference for the X, but
remember, the Xbox One X is it's basically the most powerful console ever because
I know
it's essentially the system.
It is like the PS.
Okay.
Yeah.
The equivalent of a PS4 Pro, just with better performance.
Okay. Question: do you know if okay for the Xbox One? The power, the AC power thingy is on the outside. You know, like it's part of the cable that you have to. It's not inside the console like the PS4 is. So is it the same for the X, or does the X cram all of the tech inside?
Oh, thank God, no. Look, that was a mistake they made with the Xbox 360. Well, the very first iteration of the Xbox 360.
No. All of the Xbox 360 models have the thing. That's the whole point of that's the whole nother kind of worms because of the faulty design of the 360. But again, that's a whole nother kind of worms that I don't want to get into right now. The basic point of is.
But Pedro, they killed Peter Moore's Dreamcast. They had to pay.
Sure, but But the basic.
Not kidding. That's actually part of the story. But that's the story for another time.
I'm familiar with it. The basic point of it is that the Xbox consoles, I don't know about the X, but I'm assuming the X is probably also the same, but regardless. The Xbox One has its power, its AC thingy outside of the console. Therefore, its fan doesn't need to work as hard, whereas the AC thingy on the PS4 is inside the system. So obviously there's more heat to prevent.
It's also a combination of how well they space the chips and, wires and configurations within said console as well.
Anyway, honestly, I would be totally lost without such solutions in the help of people who perform tasks for them. I mean, could you imagine if I had to gather my own medical mushrooms?
No, I don't imagine. Why don't you send a tiny little preteen kid off into the dangerous worlds to do it for you?
You wish me to come and live in your kingdom? Ha! You must be joking. Also, his name is Da Ching. Talent such as mine does not come cheap, you know. Do you really think you can provide me with that? You do? Haha, then perhaps I'd better take you at your word. I shall look forward to working with you, little king. There you go, he actually joins us on a dare. So, that's an interesting, refreshing thing. But you were saying, Dwips? Sorry.
I was going to say that thing looks like it's covering his eyes.
It's not, Dwips.
It's a bandana.
Did you notice the 2D artwork right now that you saw? It doesn't.
No.
Well, it doesn't, Dwibs. I can tell you that at least. It's just because of the angle that you're seeing, that you were seeing.
Yeah.
All right. What else?
Where to get these mushrooms?
Back to Evermore Castle, I think. I'm rethinking. Well, remember, I've when did I record this? I recorded this on back in July. Geesh.
For Pete's sake, Kevin, pick where you're going, man.
Oh, wait, is it this one? Oh, it's this one. This is one of my favorite side quests. Yes. All right, Shiro, you're up.
Oh, hello.
What am I to do? I can't simply.
Your little girl voice, your pearl voice.
Oh, the audio clip there didn't sound like, but sure.
True, but I prefer that voice for her. So.
All right, I'm back. What I missed? Simply walk away and leave the
taverna
unattended.
It's a tavern.
Shante, when did you cut and blonde your hair?
Also, is that a paella in the background?
You'll see.
Is everything all right? You look a little worried.
All right, Dibs. You'll also be up in a few moments.
How old is this girl?
Keep going, Shiro. She's a.
Please, you must help me. I am in the most terrible,
Bind.
bind. Yeah.
Why do you smile then?
Because she just found someone that can do this for her.
A letter any unlike I have ever received before.
Was it a red envelope?
It said Bill.
She looks she's about on the same age range as Evan, I would say. Anyway.
Gosh, what was so unusual about it?
Was it a red envelope?
No, it wasn't. Well, at least, we didn't actually see the envelope. Go ahead.
Here, see for yourself. I cannot begin to make sense of what it means.
All right, this is you. Do a little boy voice.
Oh, someone's got a crush on her, doesn't he?
Very good, Jova.
Called it before I even saw the letter. I
You
what
didn't
else
get that
would
in
it
the
be?
video, did you, Joe?
Well, who knows? Maybe it's a situation like Emil in the first year, like it's a misunderstanding.
No,
All
it's
right.
not.
Let's take a look.
Go ahead, this.
Hark! An angel has descended from above. Verily, she is more pure than the dove. Every night when I close my eyes to sleep, her face floats into view and lo I weep. I cannot live without knowing my sweet. My passion burns with intolerable heat. Come to me on my perch above the bay, and my heart's truth to you I will say.
do believe you're being romanced by Dr. Seuss.
Crikey!
Or
Reckons he's
four.
all quite the poet,
Poor
isn't he,
girl.
this fellow?
Sure.
Am I really going to go and see him on his perch above the ocean? But there is so much I do not understand.
Yes,
I don't know,
she's
the
very
choice is
naive.
yours.
Yes, she's very naive and doesn't understand.
He's pure.
She doesn't understand the point of this letter. She's very naive.
Young.
So this is actually usually in fiction they depict the females as the precocious ones, but in here it's the opposite.
I've seen plenty of both sides of it.
Same.
Why does he wish to meet? What does he expect of me?
I'll tell you later. For now, we'll investigate and
Depends on how old he is.
see. He's about the same age as her. Don't worry about that.
I just knew their actual ages then. Could be because he wants to trade cards with her because she had a sweet set, or it's a game of...
Challenge her to a children's card
It's
game.
card game.
Believe it or not, that was actually a thing back in
there
the
you
day.
go. Go ahead, Jova.
I'd say his intentions are fairly clear based on the letter and the fact that we're in Hydropolis, of all places.
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as that rule was lifted, everyone
Everyone became extremely horny.
A lot of sexual frustration over 300 years, Shiroi. Are you really surprised?
I don't blame them.
I could make
Yeah.
a very terrible joke, but I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Would they even
Please,
get
you-
it? They've been out of it for so long.
Go ahead,
Please,
Shiroi.
you must assist me. You must go
Go-
in my place.
Yeah. The basic point is we're going.
All right. I'll be back as soon as I've spoken to him.
This'll go well.
I just hope he doesn't mistake. Nah, he wouldn't. Would he?
Go ahead. Sure.
Oh, thanks, and thank you. And please, you must accept my apologies for having to involve you in my personal affairs.
Don't worry, you'll get the bill next day.
Yes, that's what we're calling it.
With a bill?
Bill.
Bill. All right.
Hey, that reminds me. Are we gonna get news about that Yokai Watch game for the Switch?
Not yet.
It was delayed to 2019 because
You do know what we're dealing with by here, don't you, Evan?
Well, guys, 2019 is literally 4 days away. So.
By the time we're recording this.
And yeah.
Well, Yokai Watch 3 literally just came out in the West, Joe, but obviously we're gonna have to wait a
in
bit.
Europe, America has
Europe?
to wait a couple of months.
I'm pretty sure America will get it.
No,
soon.
it will. I think it's February. There is a date. It's just that Europe got it first.
You'd get it sooner, but you
Well,
didn't appreciate
remember
it.
to Europe.
Alright, let's go and find our pirate or
Yeah. Level 5 is more of an audience in Europe.
All right, return to sender. Go and look for the letter writer on his perch above the bay, quote unquote. So let's check out this Casanova and see what he has to say for himself.
I'll say this though, it's still not as agonizing as how in America had to wait so freaking long for the
Or
crossover.
Or Xenoblade Chronicles.
Oh, Xenoblade Chronicles as well, but the crossover
no-
really sucked
Well-
because they literally changed nothing in the dialogue there.
Well, honestly, I'm fine with it. Honestly,
Oh, hello.
Well, that's my point. Is like, I mean,
Well,
why did it take so long for them to bring it from
Phorkys is
England
duty
to
bound to defend the
America?
kingdom and all who reside within it, including me. He has to defend me.
Not the old lady. Gee.
Let's see what this guy's about.
Wait.
Go ahead, Jova.
Come now, please. You're preventing me from carrying out my duties. Yes, you have quite the view to gaze upon, I see.
Is there something the matter?
What we were
Is
just,
something the matter?
what we were just talking about 300 years sexual frustration accumulation.
Wait,
Even
his name is
grannies are
literally
not safe.
Phorkys.
Phorkys, PH.
Phorkys.
I call him Phorkys, but very well, Phorkys. I am Phorkys, one of the guards charged with protecting Hydropolis. There's also Frias, Duos, and of course, Juan.
How interesting.
Alas, I am finding it rather difficult to do so at present. Ever since Thomas abandoned this kingdom in search of pastures new, his fans have turned their attentions to me instead.
So there we go. Thomas is now in our kingdom, so his fangirls switch targets.
Wait. I thought he just had the one.
What
Oh
did we
wait,
told
or
you
am I
about
mistaken him with someone else?
we
Never
recruit
mind.
from our kingdoms.
There really are lots of them. It seems you're very popular, Phorkys.
Then again, he does look a lot like Thomas, just with the helmet on.
Evan, we will
Thomas.
explain this when you're a bit older.
I think he knows you're right. I think he knows.
It's actually true. Like, if you go back and watch the footage of Thomas, you'll notice that these are the exact same NPCs that were around Thomas as well. They're literally the same fangirls who'd switch targets, literally.
Sure, plenty of people wish it were that easy in real life.
Well, you could always come and live in my kingdom. I'm sure you'd find it easier to concentrate on
Being-
work over there.
You know, Evan.
Of course,
you
what
kn-
an ingenious idea!
can't solve
I'm going to
this,
send in
you
my
can't solve
resignation letter this instant.
You know, Evan,
but
you could start. You need to
can't-
start. Teo, we need to make a commercial Evermore. Are you being pursued by fangirls who just won't leave you alone? Come live in Evermore.
Evan, you
Then the
cannot
fire-
solve all your problems just by recruiting people to your kingdom.
My adoring fans simply would not allow it. Why, only a few days ago I mentioned that I might one day wish to see something of the world, and they made their position abundantly clear.
Besides, as we're seeing right now, aren't taking the kingdoms as best people just gonna make things worse for the kingdom?
It's Hydropolis, Dwibs. That place is
The
doomed.
place needs to be evacuated
The only
anyway, so
condition
might as
under
well.
which they would permit me to leave would be that of my being honored with an offer from a military power of level A or above. Anything else and they will tear me limb from limb. Oh, Jesus.
Aside from that, Dwibs,
Okay. Sure, this seems to be on the level of a cat threatening another mate. Hey, make love to me while I'm in heat, or I'm tearing you apart. Like in, Faladay.
not to mention Dwibs, kingdoms have to be prepared for the eventual retirement or death or just leave in general of their officials. I mean, obviously, I'm assuming Hydropolis has contingencies for this stuff.
So these girls literally will not let him leave unless he gets some high on military leave. Good lord.
So yeah,
That's-
Phorkys has the
that's
charisma ability, which will be useful in the training grounds.
You see, this is what happens when you force people to literally centuries of abstinence in horrid immortality.
Evan, you must prove your kingdom has military might. Wait, you have military might? Screw this, I'm off.
What he means by that is that you have to have a specific number of troops hired for your army.
We already did that, so
Yeah, I've been getting pretty much all of them thanks to the side quests that I've been
I
doing.
can't say, Pedro, the way it's structured. Obviously, it's not structured like this for every game, but in this particular playthrough, it's like the characters only just realize, wait a minute, you do.
I like how some characters actually do reference the fact that you already have stuff. Those are always my favorites when people act surprised at how prepared
Sequence
you were.
breaking.
This is common in RPGs. I mean, Nier Automata, a lot of side quests in Nier Automata can be completed this way if you know what you're doing as well, like I do.
Oh, I get that. I'm just talking specifically about the variant where there's actually a quote of dialogue where they express surprise that you are already prepared.
Mm-hmm.
It will be an honor to serve such a wise and benevolent ruler. I shall endeavor to give my best at all times.
So now the fangirls have yet another. Go ahead, Shiroi.
All but one is gone.
I had feared that this day would come. It seems your army has become worthy of...
Phorkys.
Phorkys services.
We are resigned to losing him at last.
And now I have to find a new.
Meanwhile, Lofty's dancing in celebration.
Go ahead.
I myself should never abandon him. However, our fates are entwined after all. The mere fact of distance does nothing to alter that.
Well, of course, Leaf Book's a thing, so of course they can just Skype it out.
Fucking fangirls.
Yay, we got another night. Woo.
Alright, whatever. Tomorrow I'll be chasing after another man anyway, so.
I don't know, they've been literally there for days.
Well, they had no problem switching from Thomas to Phorkys, so I think it's I think it's pretty understandable that these women are not exactly, you know.
I just feel sorry for the poor soul who will have to take the blame next.
Let's see.
In the meantime, let's get back to the other side quest that we were doing. Go ahead, Whips.
What?
Hello.
This may seem an odd question, but did you send a letter to the lady who works at the Taverna
Achilles.
Achilles.
And
Achilles.
what if you did? What business is it of yours? I did not expect it to bring a little boy running.
Right.
I will have you know that I'm awaiting my one true love.
Oh.
Well, sorry, you're not my type. Yes, well, that's the thing. I'm not sure your message quite got through.
Oh no.
You have to be you have to be literal when sadly when it comes to this one.
What? You've read it? But how?
Hmm.
I see. You love her too, do you not?
Of
Use
course.
an underhanded trick to... Why, you... Pah, what do I care? You believe yourself a worthy rival for her love? Ridiculous!
I could do better.
Why? I bet you're not strong enough to defeat... let me see. Achilles! Yes, the monster of which the Taverna shares name.
Achilles? He sounds rather imposing, and wait a minute. Oh no, no, we are not doing this.
Of course he does. He is a very imposing creature, a truly ferocious beast, commanded with darkness and evil, infected by it even.
Why is nobody taking him down then?
Because he's a tinted monster, he's very strong.
Look, I just came here to tell you that...
Ha! You seem to make excuses already. Pathetic. Look at you. You are terrified.
Okay, look,
You're just
we're
a
not doing...
chicken.
No, I am not! Why would you say something like that?
Jeep, 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 jeep. Oh, your pride has been stung, has it? Oh, very tragic. Wait, is that a tear I see in your eye?
Please!
You know, dude.
I eat chickens for breakfast!
I also love how the family never changes his expression.
Well, there is no use crying. The only way out of this is to prove you
No
are
crying until the end?
Achilles.
Very good, Jova.
Destroy him.
Fine, I will. I'm not scared in the slightest. Wait, what am I doing?
And I'm not quite sure. Oh, Philip's sake, man. We only came out to tell him about his stupid letter, and now we're off chasing flipping monsters to prove a point.
Tell me about it, Lothy.
Well, it gives us a chance for a tinted monster battle, so I'm cool with that.
True.
Evan, how the hell do you do this crap, man?
I honestly don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm an autopilot.
Oh God, that
Christ.
stare!
He's staring into my soul.
Jesus, that was Mr.
Okay,
Popo
so
levels of
my
freaky.
Alright. Let's look for this tinted
Wow.
monster.
Where to find these Achilles?
Well, first of all, let's check the difficulty. I'm on hard mode right now. Let's see. Let's change it. Let's fight it in hard mode to keep things interesting. Alright, if I remember correctly, this particular one is... there it is. There you go. Right there in the distance.
Hmm?
Right there.
Oh, it's
sur-
one of the it's
so-
one of the worms.
It's a tainted monster. The Lair of the Lost Lord storyline explains where the tainted monsters come from.
Didn't we already get an explanation something about they're tainted by the main
They're,
bad guy's energy?
they are Jova, but there's a little more to that as well.
What more
Hey,
could there
hey,
be?
hey, wait a minute. I did not say you could have help.
Well, that's what the story of that DLC is from, I guess.
But you also never mentioned that I couldn't, though.
Damn it.
Look, you are essentially an errand to me. You're lucky I'm giving you the time and place of day just to show you up.
There you go. Let's see.
Who wants to date you anyway? Them stupid cat ears.
Oh, for God's sakes. I am so sick of these mother-flipping monsters and this mother-flipping side quest and this mother-flipping boy who can't get
Also,
mother-flipping
what
through a
does he have in
flipping
his mouth?
head of what
Evan,
the ayak,
chill.
and
Evan,
he doesn't even
Evan.
realize that I am
Take
not
your
after
pills,
the
though.
girl he's in love with.
Yes, too.
What does the monster has in its mouth?
It's a. Let's just say his tongue.
It has a conch with the real thing controlling its body.
Yes.
The tongue.
Interesting monster design. Okay.
Huh.
All right.
It's kind of like some type of Pokemon where what you think are the eyes instead is just like controlling the main body being controlled by something tiny.
Fuck.
Nope. Too late.
You wasted your special attack.
That's okay. I can use the dark attack from the eagle beast. Here we go. Fuck. Stand still, you freaking snake.
Well, he came closer to me at least.
Yeah, but
Pro-
you still missed.
The problem is that by that logic, yeah, I'm more prone for being attacked as a result. And yeah, since I'm playing on hard mode, one hit from it hurts half of my HP. So hold on, let me just.
Wait, just let me get my sword away.
We're playing on hard mode because of high demand. So yeah.
Sure, you can come.
Luckily, I just the thing for that.
Fuck. All right. It's okay. I got this. Okay.
You have a Phoenix down.
Yes, Savior's Tier. It's in this game it's tiers, not Phoenix Feathers, but yeah, it's basically the same thing. Angel's Tier restores a bit of your HP, Savior's Tier restores a bit more than that, and the Phoenix Tier, which is rare and you cannot replicate it, you can only be gotten it in specific, and it's not, it can restore and with all HP, so. But the Phoenix Tier is a very rare consumable, and you cannot buy it, you cannot make it, which makes sense because it would basically break the game.
Guides, do your thing. There's probably some way to get plenty of those.
There is, Joa, but it's all purely through the RNG dungeons, which means it involves a lot of time if you want to accumulate all that. However, Jova, you can only use one Phoenix Tier per battle because remember, there's a item limit for how many you can use it per battle. So.
Oh, clever.
There's also it's to keep the battle challenging, though, is because if we could use 99 of all of our swords we accumulated, it would basically break the game because we'd have practically unlimited resources. So obviously for the sake of not breaking the game, we need to limit. It's kind of Kingdom Hearts does this as well.
Not that really doesn't do too much trouble because, as was just shown, you can still use the thing that revives you with a bit of health. And then just use the Mega Potion while the rinse and repeat. Even better on liking them, Hearts, you can actually pause.
Mm-hmm. It works easier if I had the martial methods mechanic by this point. But when I recorded this, a lot of the Lost Lore DLC wasn't out yet. Okay, we'll get to it when we get to the Letter of the Lost Lord. There we go. You see, Dibs, I guess the little boy was right to think that we couldn't beat him because he is tough.
Oh, we'll show him all the same.
And keep in mind, I'm at level 56 right now, isn't it? Yeah, 56.
The monster itself is level 48.
Yeah. And I'm on hard mode, Terry. Imagine if I was in expert mode.
Well, the idea is to dodge.
It is.
Dodge.
Fuck. Alright. I wasn't expecting it, okay?
I mean,
so ashamed.
If Kingdom Hearts has taught me anything in action RPGs, it's like, well, don't matter what level you're at, so long as you know how to dodge an attack well enough, you'll beat it eventually.
Okay.
Granted, I've learned now that actually grinding and leveling up does help immensely, but I didn't know that, so I just managed on dodging and attacking.
You might also notice that Roland's running speed is slightly lower than Tani and Evan for obvious reasons, because obviously
he's more of a ranged fighter, I'm guessing.
Not just that, he doesn't have the youth that, well, technically he does, because he's been made...
But he's technically older than Tani and Evan.
Not to mention,
Anyway, sorry, go on.
not to mention his clothes. Not to mention considering his equipment and clothes, obviously would
It's a
be
bit
hard.
heavier. Yeah.
Go ahead, Joe.
Meanwhile, Evan's rocking the cape, and that'll slow him down. Anyway, you were saying, Tio?
No, basically, well, Joe, by staying in the Namco Bandai, once again, Dark Souls has this exact mechanic and even the slow pace of the combat. This actually is quite the
Ultra Instinct!
And it dodged.
Alright, let's try this again.
Okay, I'll try again.
There we go. I got him this time.
Shinkai Okoeru.
Yes, I like that line too.
There you go. Yes, the Ultra Instinct also works for the gun somehow.
Might as
Makes
well.
sense.
I also took advantage of this boss battle to showcase the other party members. Oh, fuck.
Oh shit.
See, it's this water. It's fine for the most part. It's the bubble attack. The bubble attack always one shot kills me in hard mode. At least in this level. Obviously, if I grinded, I could make this easier. But I wanted to make this battle a bit more interesting.
I love how you revived him right as we beat him.
Yeah, and stay down now.
He will. Ooh, a Wizard King's Secret. That's for those who don't know. That's the best. That's the best consumable in the entire game. It fully heals the entire party's HP and MP. However,
so it's the one where you never want to use it because you don't want to waste it.
you save it for the Lost Lord too. Trust me.
In your inventory forever.
Yes.
Basically, but again, just like the Phoenix here, you cannot buy it, you cannot make it. You have to get it through RNG stuff. Or rewards, like I got. Alright, let's check out the payoff then.
I already have defeated him, actually.
So there.
Attempts. Oh, surely not. Well, I suppose fortune favors everyone from time to time. One monkey victory changes nothing. You are a coward. Worthy of her love.
Well, screw you too then.
I don't know if I'm more surprised at this or the fact that he actually believes us.
Hold on.
She's right there.
There you go.
Hello.
Go ahead, Shiri.
Oh, was it you? Was it you who sent me that letter?
Yeah, but please ignore me insulting him earlier.
Busted.
This quest was weird.
I'm pretty sure that's part of the joke. Alright.
I mean, the weird thing is that not only does he believe it, but... Okay, it was literally just Evan flexing his masculinity.
What are you doing here?
I could not in good conscience ask others to act on my behalf. I asked
Hold
my
on.
colleague to attend to the taverna in
Wait,
my absence.
the second phrase contradicts the first one.
No.
Yeah,
Remember,
what?
you guys are forgetting it. She told us specifically that she couldn't leave the taverna because she had to stay there to take care of it. But eventually she changed her mind. I'm guessing.
Why didn't you do that in the first place?
I didn't think of it. I'm
Because
guessing.
you have to fight a monster first.
I had to find a
didn't
monster
thought this through.
because of all this.
Go ahead.
Now, please answer me. Are you or are you not that one who sent me the letter?
Fess up.
You have 30 seconds. Go.
Flippin' heck.
No, Teo. Remember, like Noya said, you have 3 seconds. Time's up.
Oh, the edge.
Oh, flippin' heck, just get over with it.
I can't yet.
Wait, is
Whoa.
that deep in there?
He has a pretty deep voice.
Yes, it was me.
Shiri?
Then explain yourself. What do you want from me? And please, speak quickly. I have work to be getting on with.
This relationship isn't gonna work.
Not
No,
at all.
Not at all.
not at all. No.
She's married to the job.
That too. That and she's completely clueless.
Well, to use a
Oh,
quote
being
from
clueless is the least.
to use a
of
quote
everything.
from the core Jova, it's like I married my job, which makes my wife the perfect lover. Not the perfect, whatever.
Go ahead, Shiri.
There you go.
She already said it.
Oh, she did. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I
never
did.
mind.
The
Sorry,
line didn't move on yet.
Very well. I shall explain myself.
All right, here we go.
Then go on.
Alright, this
I-
better be good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Jesus.
Time's up.
look, my heart, my
chest
chest burns
burns.
of a scorching fire, or is that just heartburn?
Please, I told you, I do not have time for this.
Get to the point. No poems.
Get on with it.
Quite stupid.
He was about to read another poem, but yeah, no, get to the point, dude. Come on, we have work to get done. Yeah.
Get on with it. Yes.
Get
go
on with it.
Get on with it. Yes, of course. Then I shall simply say, I love you. I love you more than life itself, and I wish to be with you forever.
He said it.
Yay.
Talk about straight from the heart.
I see. I appreciate you speaking so frankly.
Let me guess, but I
I'm
see you
going
more
back
as a
to
friend.
Goodbye.
Not even a friend here. That's the thing.
Oh, that's low.
Off to you,
Like
alright.
you don't even get in.
That's
the
it.
friend
That's
zone,
his.
my dude.
That's his surprise animation.
I shall grant you the same courtesy in return.
As in being, as in being sincere. As in being sincere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck off.
No, not returning the
No,
affection.
I'm not sure. I don't want sincerity from you.
Oh,
Not right
Yes,
now.
You do. Yes, you do.
So it,
Yes,
So she's
Jova?
nipping this in the bud very quickly, but yes, Jova.
Yes, Jova, go ahead.
Mind them.
Okay. Go ahead, Dose.
Oh,
Thank
sorry,
you.
next words.
Oh,
All right, so let's see what she says. Press it.
fuck you, I'm busy now. Leave me alone.
Go ahead.
I feel nothing for you whatsoever.
I do not find you attractive or interesting in the least.
Oh shit!
You can start hearing the cracks in the heart.
Hey, guys, if you
God, I
rewind the
keep
video,
getting called at the absolute worst times. Okay, what I
Guys.
missed?
She literally said, and I feel nothing for you whatsoever. I do not find you attractive or interesting in the least. Damn.
Wow.
Hang on, yes, Twibs? Yes.
if you rewind the video, you can pinpoint the exact moment it's hot.
Yes. Yes.
Ah. I.
Oh.
My, oh dear, I almost feel sorry for him.
That's
Almost.
a broken fish.
Flippin' heck, she's as cold as ice, man.
Let
Sure
it go.
not.
Honestly,
With the sad music.
was she really worth it?
Yes, I love how the music stopped. Like, like, great job. Great job, Inoue-san. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, is this?
Yeah.
I must apologize. There really was no need for you to come here.
Jeez. Yeah, I'm this guy was just a waste of our time. I'm sorry. Like,
You wasted so much of my time.
I risked life in him.
You know, Evan, sometimes it's not really good to be the king.
Playing matchmaker is hard.
It's fine. You don't need to worry about me.
yeah,
I
worry
just
about
need to
that
take a
poor little sap
vacation.
there.
Now, if you will excuse me, I must return to work.
So fuck
No.
off. Bye.
You know, I wonder if I'll ever get to take a break.
You're a king. You're a king. Kings don't take breaks.
Oh, so that must make Sakurai a king as well.
I mean, he deserves it, if anything.
Yeah.
Lord knows he does.
I hope Smash Ultimate.
And the-
takes
and the
me
po-
to-
Just stand there, Evan. Have a word with the poor dab. He's just had his mouth broken.
And then
Oh,
the
so he's broken-hearted. That's what it is.
and then the poor kid commits suicide.
Jesus.
No,
are
let's
you
just say he
alright?
becomes broken heart. No, he's not alright.
It's a rhetorical question.
No.
Hey, your voice is high again. Oh God, he's in the middle of puberty. Poor guy. He ran off.
What's worse, the fact that the love of his life rejected him, or he's
Well,
going
be
through
tried.
puberty?
Best leave him be for the
Both
moment.
happened at the
Love's
same
caused
time,
him-
Shiroi.
True love's
Oh,
cause never did run smooth
poor
and all
bastard.
that.
Yeah.
Anyway, he'll be over her before he knows it. That's how it works when you're young, mark my words.
I don't know. I've been reading about this Romeo and this Juliet, and I'm not quite sure it works out always that good.
Hey, I didn't say it was 100% accurate all the time, man.
I wonder if maybe I should have invited him to my kingdom.
Let's go on something a bit more important than some lad getting dumped, shall we? Not that I don't sympathize, of course. I got a heart, man, but what can you do?
True. No, he has a point. I mean,
That's
there's
a good
Lofty
summation.
still put it better than she did.
Yes, he did. Lofty's a better waifu than her.
that was Return to the Sender,
Quest completed!
and we got 2 Hydropolitans too. Yay!
Let's see, we nearly died several times. We saw a boy get his heart torn asunder, and that girl is pretty much not going to be better off all the same.
So what you're saying, Evan, is it's Friday, basically.
I think what it means is that we need to tell the kids here some social skills.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, it has been a bit of a bummer, either.
In the meantime, I got the
Yeah.
new axe for Batu, so let's equip it. In the meantime, Bracken, by extension, also gets some new ones, of course.
I'll smash it with a hammer.
You know, one may complain about not having a girlfriend or husband in the current time, but at least you ain't a citizen of Hydropolis where that was literally illegal. And the moment it becomes legal, you fail.
So Shiro, you still think sincerity here was the best course of action?
Look, there's a way to be sincere and not tear the boy's heart out.
Yeah, I mean, there's a thing called letting them down gently. It's
Then there's blasting them repeatedly.
Seriously, I think even
I do not find
Let
you.
me tell
I do not
the
find
whole
you interesting at
fact.
all. You're boring. So fuck off. Bye.
you're unattractive and boring.
I think even Garnet would be saying to chill off from that. And she can be pretty blunt.
All right. All right. Research topics have been completed, so let's check them. Oh, or not. Oh, or maybe yes. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have done my research into the most unpredictable thing ever.
Love and girls.
They can be brutal sometimes.
Well, according to Doc, they are the second most mysterious being after time.
If we could say Doc Ock for a second.
Doc Brown, I believe so.
All right. So we have some research and new citizens to assign. So let's do that. There we go. Bracken finished with this research. So where to put Bracken next? Let's see.
Yeah. Well, Bracken's changed jobs like 6 times in a week.
Well,
She's the jack of all
She can
trades.
multitask.
Well, she herself said, Dwibs, from airships to hair clips, I'm your gal. So. Alright, let's put her. And let's. Do we need Francine to be in here? I don't think we do. Her skill doesn't. Let me see. Nah, it probably. Yeah, let's put Brooke in. I think. Again, I've recorded this like literally 6 months ago, so I don't remember my exact thought process when in this part.
Just think in the most OCD way possible and you'll remember.
Andrew, yes, there we go.
Garfield?
No, that robot that emotionally manipulates you into giving him chips.
So Andrew Garfield?
I like Andrew Garfield, but whatever.
Oh, I like him too, but let's not pretend he
What
did
has
do some
done,
stupid stuff.
after the Amazing Spider-Man
He's-
movies?
he-
He was in Dunkirk or... Oh, no.
No. He was
Not
in the
Dunkirk,
Scorsese movie.
Mel Gibson. He's in that Mel Gibson movie about that soldier who went into World War II without a weapon.
Okay.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Oh yeah, I remember that. The one with
Hacksaw
the-
Ridge. That's the name of it. Hacksaw
Yeah,
Ridge.
I remember that.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, let's put Phorkys on the barrack. Yeah, it's barracks, not training center. Yeah, I forgot.
So what does the charisma skill do?
It allows for certain skills. Hold on.
Reminds me of Arrested Development with Will Arnett's character.
He's actually not the only one that has a charisma skill. There's another important military guy that has it, but we'll meet him later. So to the next part, everybody. If I remember correctly, we'll finish the side quest of chapter 8 in the next part, and after that we'll move on. So see you then.
See ya.
Or will we?
Well, as far as I remember, at least. So see ya.
See ya.
Yeah.
Ta-ta.